There's a place where the road disappears, and the silence finally says what I couldn't. I drove until the lines ran out, where there was nothing left to doubt. No headlights, no one passing by, just empty land and open sky. I carried you through every mile, and every tear I tried to hide. But somewhere in that quiet space, I knew I had to say goodbye. The sun was burning low and slow, like it didn't want to go. And I stood there with your name, like a weight I couldn't hold. I found a patch of broken ground where nothing ever stays around, and with my hands I let it fall, every piece of what we were. I never thought I'd be the one to leave you in the dust like this. In the desert where I buried your name, underneath the burning sky, every memory turned to silence, every tear ran dry. I thought I'd lose myself completely if I let you fade away, but the desert where I buried your name gave me back my heart that day. There's a stillness in that place that don't judge and don't erase. It just holds what you release and lets it turn into a piece. I whispered things I never said, every word I kept instead, and let the wind carry them far, like they were never who we are. I stood there longer than I planned, with shaking breath and open hands, but something in that quiet land helped me finally understand that letting go don't mean forgetting. It just means I'm not regretting every moment that we had, even if it ended bad. In the desert where I buried your name, every shadow lost its hold, every part that felt like breaking slowly turned to gold. Every step away from you felt like something I could claim. I didn't lose you in that silence, I just changed. Maybe love don't disappear, maybe it just shifts and bends from something you hold tightly to something that just ends. I didn't leave you in that sand like you meant nothing to me. I left you there because I knew you weren't who I need to be. In the desert where I buried your name, soft as wind across my skin, like a story I stopped holding, like a place I've never been. In the desert where I buried your name, I finally learned to breathe. Every mile that led me I needed to see. And I don't need to carry you now to remember what we made. 'Cause the desert where I buried your name is where I finally stayed. I didn't lose you, I just let you go. Thought the desert would erase you, but it remembers more than I do. I walked away from where you stayed, where I laid your name in dust and clay. The wind was strong, the sky was wide. I thought I'd take you with the tide, but when I turned and looked behind, there were traces in the light, like every step we used to take still hadn't faded with time. There's something in this empty land that holds on more than it should. Every grain beneath my feet feels like it understood. I see your shadow in the ground, in the lines I'm walking now, like the desert knows your shape, even if I don't say it out loud. I thought time would let you go, like a whisper in the breeze, but the sand still knows your footsteps. Every place you used to stand, every moment we were something still written in this land. I tried to leave it all behind me, tried to let the silence claim, but the sand still knows your footsteps, even when I don't say your name. There's a hill just past the horizon where we once watched the sky burn gold, and I swear I felt you there again in a way I couldn't hold. I don't know if it's just memory or the way the desert breathes, but every time I think I'm free, it brings you back to me. Keep tracing old directions like they lead to something new, but every road just circles back to a ghost that feels like you. And I wonder if I'll ever walk a path that feels like mine, or if every step I take from here still echoes you in time. Even when the wind runs wild, Maybe nothing really leaves. Maybe it just shifts its place from something I could hold on to something I can't erase. I buried you beneath the ground, but the story didn't end. It just changed the way it lives in every step again. The sand still knows your footsteps, soft as echoes in the night, like a memory still breathing just beyond my sight. The sand still knows your footsteps, but it don't hurt like before. It just reminds me of a love that I don't live in anymore. And maybe I don't need to lose you to finally be okay, 'cause every trace you left behind help me find my way. You're still here, just not the same. We said we watch it together, but the sky didn't wait. We were chasing something golden in the middle of the day. Said we'd find it by the evening if we didn't lose our way. You were laughing like forever was something we could hold, like the world would stop for us just long enough to grow old. But the hours kept on moving like they didn't hear our plans. Every promise felt like sand, slipping slowly through our hands. We kept saying just a minute, like we still had time to spare. But the sky was already changing, and we weren't even there. I thought love would slow it down, give us one more chance to stay. But the sunset didn't wait for us. It fell without a sound. All the colors we were chasing faded into the ground. We were standing in the moment that we never got to keep, and the sunset didn't wait for us. It just slipped out of reach. There's a place out in the distance where the sky meets everything. I still drive there every now and then to feel what could have been. And I swear I see a shadow in the glow of dying light, like a memory caught between every wrong and every right. I keep thinking if we made it just a little sooner, then maybe things would have been different. maybe we'd still be us again. But the truth is in the silence, in the way it all went still. We were late to something beautiful, and always will be. The sunset didn't wait for us, even when we tried to stay. Every second that we wasted slowly pulled it all away. Every color that we dreamed of, every moment we could have known, turned into a quiet ending we had to face alone. Maybe time don't care for love, maybe it just moves ahead. Maybe all we ever get is the words we never said. I was holding on to someday, like it wasn't slipping by. But the sky don't stop for anyone, not even you and I. The sunset didn't wait for us, soft as fading light, like a dream we almost touched, but lost in time. The sunset didn't wait for us, but I see it differently now. Every moment that we missed still lives somewhere, somehow. And I don't need to chase it anymore, or wish for one more try. 'Cause even if we lost that sunset, we were there beneath that sky. We didn't lose it, we just didn't hold it long enough. The sky was on fire, and so were we. The air was thick with something real, something neither one could heal. You stood there like you always did, like I was something you could keep. But I felt it in the silence, in the space between our words, something breaking underneath every promise we had heard. The sun was falling hard and fast, like I knew we wouldn't last, painting everything in gold while we were slowly turning cold. You reached out, but I stepped back, like I already knew the end. Somewhere in that burning light, we stopped pretending we could bend. I could have stayed, I almost did, but something in me wouldn't let me. I left you under a burning sky, where the colors couldn't lie. Every word we never said was written in that last goodbye. Every shadow stretched between us, every truth we couldn't deny. I left you under a burning sky, and I didn't even cry. There's a part of me still standing in that moment, in that place, watching you become a memory I can't fully erase. I remember how you looked at me like I was already gone, like you knew before I did that we were holding on too long. I keep replaying every second like I'll find a different end, but the fire in that sky said we were breaking, not just bending. And I know I made the choice, even if it felt like fate, to walk away from something real before it turned into something too late. I left you under a burning sky, but it didn't burn me down. It just lit the truth between us that we couldn't turn around. Every step I took away felt like losing something right, but I left you there for a reason, in the fading of that light. Maybe love ain't always meant to be something that survives. Maybe sometimes it just shows you what it means to feel alive. I was holding on to something that was already letting go, and the sky was just reminding me of what I needed to know. I left you under a burning sky, soft as embers in my chest, like a goodbye I didn't finish, but a truth I can't forget. I left you under a burning sky, and I finally understand every ending that I feared was something I had planned. And I don't need to go back there or wonder if I tried, 'cause the moment that I left you was the moment I survived. It burned, but it set me free. It didn't disappear. It just settled. I came back to where it ended, just to see what I would feel. Thought the silence might remind me of a wound that wasn't healed, but the ground looked different somehow, like it had moved on without me. Every trace I thought would linger was softer than it used to be. There's a calm I can't explain in the middle of that place, like the weight I used to carry lost its grip without a trace. I still see you in the distance, in the corners of my mind, but it don't feel like I'm breaking, just remembering a time I thought I'd never let it go, but maybe I already did. Dust covered what I couldn't forget, every mark we left behind, every moment that once hurt me now just fades with time. it slowly drifted away. There's a stillness in the sunlight that I never saw before. Like the pain that used to live here doesn't live here anymore. I can stand inside the memory without losing who I am. Like the past is just a story now, not something I can't withstand. I don't need to dig it up again or rewrite what it was. Every piece has found its place now in the quiet, just because. And I know it still exists there underneath what time has laid, but it don't hold me like it used to. It just rests where it was made. But it didn't erase the truth. Every part of what we lived through still belongs to me and you. It just changed the way it feels now. It don't cut me like it did. Dust covered what I couldn't forget, and I finally learned to live with it. Maybe healing isn't losing what you once held close inside. Maybe it's just learning slowly how to let it sit and lie. I was scared I'd never move on or escape what used to stay. But the dust don't ask permission, it just carries it away. Dust covered what I couldn't forget, soft as wind across the land. Like a memory I stopped chasing, like a truth I understand. Dust covered what I couldn't forget, and I don't need to look back now. Every step I take from here feels lighter somehow, and I don't need to lose you fully to finally be okay. 'Cause the dust that settled over us helped me find my way. It's still there, just not heavy anymore. I used to think I had to let you go, but maybe I just had to wait. I stood where I once left you, in a place I used to fear, but the silence didn't hurt me now. It felt different standing here. No weight pulling at my chest, no words I needed to confess, just the sound of open air and a peace I didn't expect. The ground beneath felt lighter, like it finally let you rest. Every trace I used to follow didn't echo like it used to yet. I could still remember clearly every step, every goodbye, but the feeling wasn't breaking, it just passed me by. I didn't force it, didn't fight, I just let the moment be. And the wind finally took you away, not in a moment but in time. Every piece I used to carry slowly loosened from my mind. Every memory turned softer, every shadow lost its weight, and the wind finally took you away without asking me to break. There's a freedom in the stillness that I never knew before. Like I'm not defined by what I lost or what I was before. Every road that led me here, every tear I couldn't hide, built a kind of quiet strength that I feel inside. To know the way I feel. There's a space where you once lived, but it don't feel empty now. It just feels like something finished in a way I can't allow. The wind finally took you away, and I didn't chase it down. I just stood there in the moment, letting everything unwind. Every part that once was heavy, every truth I couldn't face, turned into a quiet ending that I finally embrace. Maybe letting go ain't something that you do all at once. Maybe it's just time and distance doing what they always do. I was holding on to something that was already gone, and the wind just took it gently where it belonged all along. The wind finally took you away, soft as breath across the sand, like a story that stopped hurting, like a truth I understand. The wind finally took you away, and I'm not afraid to stay. Every mile that led me here was a step I had to take, and I don't need to look behind me or wonder what could have been, 'cause the moment you were carried off was the moment I could begin. You're gone, but I'm still here, and that's enough.